Hey guys, it's Dove. So there's a story behind this video. So before I get started, here's the story. I filmed the original version of this about 2 weeks ago, and Descendants 2 came out about a week ago. And I watched it and I realized I missed a part of this DIY video because it wasn't clear enough in the trailer. And I also had some of the names wrong and everything, so yeah, I just am adding to it. So basically this video will be jumping back and forth between what I filmed 2 weeks ago and what I filmed right now, so yeah, my hair might be different or I might be wearing something different, so it just will look weird. Sorry about that, but you're still getting a DIY video. I have a pattern of making these videos in the middle of the night, so here's what I look like in the middle of the night. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make Mal's shoes that she wears in one of the opening scenes of the film. It's not the opening scene like Ways to Be Wicked, it's when she's being interviewed by the press and everything. We don't really get a really close look at these shoes because they're only like in the movie for a very short time, but I still love them, and you can see them really clearly in behind the scenes pictures and everything, so I'm going to show you how to make those. So in the Descendants 2 Evie's fashion book, they referred to this look as Mal's princess dress, so that's what I'm calling them her princess shoes, because that's just kind of what they categorize them as. Also, be sure to watch the video of my review of Evie's fashion book, click the link below, and that's how you market your own videos in your other videos. Such a weirdo. But anyways, so yeah, let's go. Okay, so please be careful with this first thing. The necklace that I got that I used to put on the edge of the shoe, it came on a chain and had a little pearl, so the first thing we need to do is take the chain off. Now, I'm sure there are safer ways to do this, but I just take scissors and I bend the end part of the chain and just take it off. Please be careful. You know, just get an adult to help you if you are not as old as I am, because I think I should get an adult to help me, even though I'm 17, but I'm super clumsy, but I don't, so I'm irresponsible. Just please be safe. I don't want to be the cause of anyone getting their finger chopped off. I got the necklace and the shoes on Amazon. I'll include the links below. But anyway, I don't know how well you can see it. Usually I just grab the tip of this chain with the scissors and I just kind of twist it. Sometimes it makes that little noise and it doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. You see, I just kind of twisted that end piece off so it separated the chain from the necklace. Be careful with those because the chain little knobs are a little sharp, so just make sure you throw them away right away and don't step on them because that would not be fun. Oh, that one was easier. You do the same with the pearl. And now you just have the little gold branch piece. Okay, so now I'm just lining them up to make sure they are both matching and both even. I chose to put the longer side sticking up and this little part touching the bottom and this part touching the other edge. This is what looked most movie accurate. And on this one you'll see I sewed this little hole where the chain used to be to that side and this one to this side. This one I left because it just didn't need it. One of the first things I did was I took pins to place in here, and I don't think I'll be able to film. I did pins to place here and there so I could pin it in place and then line it up, because when you take the pins out you can still see the little small dot, and then you'll know where to sew it and kind of have a reference guide. I don't think I'll be able to film sticking them in because I only have 2 hands, but yeah. So now I got that in place, and now all that's left is to sew them in. If you don't know how to sew, again, be very careful, sharp objects involved. Yeah, just always be safe. I really just don't want to encourage any harmful behaviors with my videos, and just make sure you're being very cautious when using scissors or needles or any kind of that thing. For thread, I just chose kind of like a pale creamish color that was a little bit white, so it kind of blended in with the gold and the tan tone on the bottom of the shoe. And all I did was I took the needle and put it through the hole that was left behind by the pins, and I just sewed it around the branch. Okay, so I hope it was easy to follow along with this. I'm not always the greatest at explaining things, and it's really hard to show the sewing part because it's so much involvement, and it's really hard to get the camera, you know, like where I can, like from my point of view, because I can't hold the camera and sew at the same time, but I always do my best. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, this is a pretty simple DIY for me. If anyone has any trouble, I'm sorry, I don't mean to call it simple, it's just I have the hang of it. So really it's just sewing these on, and yeah. And now we're back to the present-ish type thing. Okay, so the two details that I missed on Mal's shoes before I filmed the second part of this was the two little dragon charms that are on the right shoe. They're not on the left shoe, so you don't have to worry about that shoe anymore. I already pinned them on so you could see them. So here they are. They're so cute. I got these on Amazon. I'll be sure to link it below. And I just pinned them on like we did with the first branch the first time. So now I know where they're going to be placed because there's a little hole, and I'm just going to sew them on just like we did with the two little branch pieces on the edge of the toes. Okay, so yes, my camera angles suck right now because it's the middle of the night and I'm lazy. I'm just kidding. I've kind of misplaced my camera stand, so we're doing this way. Okay, so I already sewed the first dragon charm on just to make sure I didn't mess it up on camera and just to make sure I was giving you guys the right directions. So next I took the thread and the needle and I put it through the other hole that I made for the dragon charm. I put it from the inside out first, and what you're going to do is you're going to slide the dragon charm on the needle and just pull it up the thread so it's positioned where you want it. Then you're just going to take the thread and you're going to go around the back again and pull it through the same hole that you pulled it through the first time. Sometimes the dragon will like spin and get a little tangled. You just gotta kind of pick it out until it gets untangled. And then afterwards, you're just going to snip off the rest of the thread and the needle and leave enough room so you have enough like thread to tie it with. And because if you only leave like a smidget, it's gonna be really hard to make a little knot. And usually I just double knot it because I found that's the easiest way. You just have to cut the excess thread off last, and there you go. And then the little dragons will just stay on there. Oh, I love them. So that is how you make Mal's golden shoes from Descendants 2. I will include links to all the products below. Most of this was Amazon. Yeah, actually all of it was Amazon. As most of you know, Amazon's my go-to thing, so always Amazon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see any more Descendants-themed videos, please let me know below. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I really do read most of the comments, and I try to respond to as many as possible. And I really do think about everyone's suggestions. I really think about it, and some of my videos actually have been from just regular comments and suggestions. So be sure to do that. And thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.